What's up, YouTube? Merry Christmas, bitches. I had to put it in front of the tree. Okay. I'll show you things I've got in the last couple weeks, because I don't think they're real huge scores, but there's some pretty good stuff in there. And there's one at the bottom for somebody that's in this community that I'm working on a trade with. So, you know who you are. If you're watching, your book is coming in this video in the trade, so I'll show you. Hopefully we can show you the condition. Okay, here's some things that I picked up. Of course, everyone picked this up. I tried reading it and I fell asleep. So I couldn't tell you how good it is. Not heard too many good things about it. I still like this. I'm glad it's coming to an end. But I've actually enjoyed the Before Watchmen stuff. And this right here, good God. Why didn't just go ahead and pick up number 2? And I think Mongo Stop has talked about this. Mr. Fix It Smash, maybe he's talked about this. Good God, man. Oh. Fucking awesome. Seriously. I had number 2 in my hand and I put it back down. I was like, well, let's see how good number 1 is. Why should I question you guys, huh? Why? When you hear people in this community, especially those big dogs, say they like a book, there's a reason. Actually, if you hear multiple people say they like it, there's probably a reason. You're going to hear things that, you know, one person hates a book, but the next person likes it. I think everyone that I've seen liked Colder. So, okay, I got this through mycomicshop.com. mycomicshop.com. If you ain't shopping at mycomicshop.com, what the hell you doing? Great deals, man. Our daddy will tell you, man. He can drive there. And I actually already had number 2, and I've showed that before. So that was a pickup to fill in that. It's only a 2-issue series. Okay, here's some stuff that's from the flea markets and the half-price books. So, Micronauts number 43. So, oh, who's collecting those? Captain Cummings. I don't think he watches my videos. I don't think he does. But you guys watch him. Yeah, he's collecting Micronauts. I'm probably 8 away from having them all, maybe. Everyone knows I have a shite load of the original G.I. Joes. This is when they relaunched it. Well, technically, this is the free comic book day. They ended at 155, and this is 155 and a half. So that's the relaunch. There's actually a comic in there. I pretty much think it previews 156. So, okay, superpowers. There's 3 different runs on this. I think I've got all but 3 of them. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're Kirby. So all you Kirby lovers out there, man. If you don't have superpowers, I don't know if I showed these or not. I picked up some Spider-Mans. I don't know if it's been 1-2 weeks ago. If it's been 2 weeks ago, then I haven't showed them. I figured if the series is ending, these were all in the freaking 50-cent box, so I love this one. I know a lot of the guys, Coast and Bromstar likes when they show monkeys on the cover, and actually a couple guys do, but there's a couple other things, if you show them on the cover, they love it. My thing is, and it's going to sound like a... sounds sick, but I love when they actually put a girl that's actually drawn pretty on the cover. Draws me to it every freaking time. You put a pretty girl on the cover, I'm probably buying it. One of my favorite... I think I have showed these, because I think I said he was one of my favorite... Shocker, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Okay, this is a series I've been reading. I really liked it, man. So I picked up number 1 of that, local. Just a really normal comic. Just about normal people. But each issue is different. I think there's 12, 13 issues, and it's the same character running throughout it, but it's just different. That was number 7. Number 9. Picked up a random Wolverine. This is actually part of a story I'd already read. Another part of a story I'd read. Okay. I don't know why this is Amazing Spider-Man 500. Marvel Team Up 33 with Nighthawk. Uncanny X-Men, 50-cent box. I'm really getting a good chunk of these, man. Now, anything before 94, I've only got maybe 10, 15 before number 94 of X-Men. But after, man, I'm ready to knock that shit out of the park, man. Mystique number 1. I've been wanting to get these for a while. I kept seeing, random issues in the 50-cent box, but wasn't going to pick up 3 and 6, So my buddy handed me these 1, 2, 3. Once again, put a sexy girl on the cover, drawn well. I'm gonna buy it. 4. Look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not quite sure how long this went, but I'm ready for it. I'll finish those. Can't be too long. And I've showed one of these, but I finally got number 1. Tongue Lash. I can't get the glare off that, dang it. Anyways, yeah. Tongue Lash. Pick these up, guys, man. Every time I open these up, I've only got, a couple issues of it. That's all it went. But man, this just seems like the people who did Saga, man, or who are doing Saga now, they had to have read this at one point, because this stuff just reminds me of Saga. And that's the one I showed before, number 2. So it was only 2-issue series. But then they did a second one, and there was the number 1 to the second 2-part comic. So I need number 2 of that one. So pick them up, man. Seriously, they're I've read them. They're bizarre, but the art and just the world period just looks like freaking Saga. Well, Saga is heavy metal, but this is closer. This is almost like the link between heavy metal and Saga. So Tongue Lash is what got them to yeah, you know what I mean. After the Cape, number 1. After the Cape, number 2, number 1. I'm gonna read those, and if I like those, then I'll buy the rest of them. Felon, number 1. Okay, here's just a quick, we'll jump through these. Nobody cares about Star Trek but me. Old Star Trek. For the record, I don't like new Star Trek. It's either the original crew or nothing. Well, I like the new movies, the recast of the new. As far as the series go, it's got to be Kirk and Spock and Sulu and all those guys. So, if not, suck it. Da-da-da-da-da. Who did a video on those? Why Not Art? No. No, I know Why Not Art didn't do a Star Trek. Poet Skinny maybe? No. Somebody just did a Star Trek comic thing. That's the last one of these Star Trek. So, okay, I showed part 1 of this, the Abyss movie thing. So this is part 2 of that. So actually, it was in probably the same box I picked number 1 from. So I don't know why I didn't see that. So 20-cent comic. Okay, here we go. Black Lightning, number 5. Love Black Lightning. I'm just a few away from completing these, so. They joke that every time they find a Black Lightning comic, they pull it out of the box, and I'll go, "Hey Todd, Black Lightning," and I squeal. I do. Oh no, it was just a cool character when I was a kid, man. Okay, this is Superman, Kryptonite Chronicles, number 3. And it says miniseries, I don't know how many it's just, but I love a miniseries. Who doesn't like a miniseries, man? Last issue of G.I. Joe Special Missions I needed. Last issue. So, okay. Okay, here's the comic that I bought for the person in the community that I'm working on a trade with. It is Strange Tales. I can't get it. Maybe we'll just do this. Strange Tales 135. There we go, 135. It's not in bad shape. Problem is there is some water spots on the cover. We can't even see them. You can see a couple little splotches, little yellow splotches. There's a couple little crackling right in there. But it's any book that's got black on it, everyone knows, man, it's hard to keep from seeing little crackles on there. But yeah, it looks like all the corners are there. The book opens nice. Yeah, it's tight. It's a tight book. The only problem is those couple water spots. You can see right there by Nick Fury's shoulder, a couple over, and they bump out a little bit. But actually, you don't even see them. Yeah, you don't even really see them on the other side. But the comic inside is not harmed at all. So okay, yeah, I'm trading somebody in the community. So you know who you are. Actually, most people on here know who he is too. They've all traded with him. I would say his name, but you know, I don't have his okay on that. And the last thing I was going to show, I've wanted this since I was a kid. This is a graphic novel, so it's oversized to a comic here. We'll bring his comic out again. Yeah, so I don't normally buy anything that's bigger than a comic or smaller than a comic. Sometimes it happens. But Dazzler the movie. I've got all the Dazzler comics, so this was like the one Dazzler thing I didn't have, and this is 77, 78. So I had to have that. And it was $3, and it is in beautiful shape, so Dazzler the movie. You older guys don't know what that is. Actually, any younger guys who buy any comics from the 70s, they'll show advertisements for that, so that's why I'm constantly reminded when you go reading through a comic, you're like, oh yeah, Dazzler the movie. Never seen it. Kind of like the, what's another one? The Death of Captain Marvel. I don't own that, but I've been looking at that since I was a kid going, I want that. So at some point I will own Death of Captain Marvel. But anyways, folks, oh yeah, shaved, by the way. And, oh shit, I'll get that. Hi everybody. That's what I used to look like before I got fat and old. Fuck. Anyways, okay, so yeah, that's it. You should have left a long time ago. What are you still doing here? So okay, I got another video I'm gonna post real quick. So okay, I'm out of here. Later, guys.